tuned in to O Comes the Dawn on NorthCoastUnderground.com and Facebook Live. Welcome to O Comes the Dawn with Lisi and Kev, the show that reflects on life's lessons, whether good, bad, or ugly. Each week, we talk about ourselves, each other, and even you if you let us. Why? Because nothing's off limits when we use our lessons to help others. So tune in to our show on Facebook Live and NorthCoastUnderground.com and share with us what dawned on you today. It just may save someone some time, or at least make them smile.
Why did you stop it? It just started playing.
Who stopped it?
It was just starting to play. You stopped it. It wasn't playing when you pressed it.
It was playing on my end. When you... It wasn't playing. I was playing on my end.
JB, did you hear it?
I heard it all the way through. It even paused in the middle of it for some odd reason. And I didn't touch nothing. As soon as I see you hit
okay,
go live,
so it wasn't, for whatever reason, it wasn't playing on my end. Can you hear it right now?
Jumped on now. Yeah.
Can you hear it?
I can hear it.
Okay, so why wasn't it playing on my end before?
Welcome to O Comes the Dawn with Lisi and Kev.
I don't know.
Okay, did they hear the intro? Okay, well, whatever. Oh, Jesus. I love technology. Okay.
Yeah.
So, just in case you didn't hear our intro, JB, you still on mute. Just in case you didn't hear our intro, welcome to O Comes the Dawn with Lisi, Kev, and JB, the show that talks about life's lessons, whether good, bad, or ugly. Each week, we talk about ourselves, each other, and you, if you let us. Why? Because nothing is off limits when we use life lessons to help each other. So, tune in each and every week on Tuesdays from 7-ish to 9 p.m. as we discuss what dawned on us today. And what does that mean? That means what has life taught you? So the life lessons you're willing to share with other people in order for all of us to get it right, that's what we share. So we ask ourselves that question, and you, Facebook Live and YouTube Live, we ask you the same question. And so if you would like to, you can go in our comment section and tell us what dawned on you today as we share the same thing. And good evening, Miss Weststreet, Mrs. Weststreet, that is. And shut up, Kevin.
What I do?
Because you look like you was about to say something.
She said you look like you smelled like something was about to come out.
Just say hello.
What does that look like? What does that look like?
Just say hello.
I understand what's the look I get.
Just say hello.
Hello, Miss Weststreet.
Mrs. Weststreet. Yes.
Man, I wasn't even. I'm sitting here trying to finish reports and do everything else.
Just making sure.
Trying to handle your business.
Anyway, so who wants to go first? What dawned on you today, guys?
I'll go first. Hey, okay. Y'all, collar, y'all wonder for the collar. I had class today. You know what I mean? I had to renew my self-serve certificate for me to be a legal, cook.
Legal alien? Oh, I thought you got your papers.
Nah. I'm born and raised.
On the playground is where you spend most of your days, right?
Oh, wow. That was I like that one because that was a reach. I ain't even connect that one. That's a good one right there.
Don't do that. Don't encourage.
Nah, I want to really into the movie, into the movie and music thing. I like that.
Encourage the behavior. Oh, the answering stuff with movie quotes and stuff.
Yeah, hater cat.
Yeah, reel her in. I want to see her where her level is at. No. But I was saying, I had a class today. I had to go all the way out to Parma, do a 8-hour class, about renewing my self-serve certificate that, every certified cook, chef, everything above, have to have if you work in the hospitality department and you want to be able to talk to inspectors and all that type of stuff. So it's a 3-week course, 6 hours each week.
Ooh,
And it's every Tuesday.
sweet tea.
Right. So your boy had to run out to Parma, run back.
Are you tired?
No, actually, no. I'm good. I like having stuff to do. You know what I mean? Had to run back. Had to cook dinner up real quick. So that's why I forgot to turn my stove. That's why I forgot to turn my stove off. It's a damn shame I'm a chef and I forgot to turn off my own stove. But
yeah, we're gonna pray for you in those classes.
Hopefully ain't nobody watching, so they don't know that. But what really dawned on me about this whole scenario today is, I wish I had this mindset when I was actually in school. You know what I mean? Because I was such a good student today. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had my glasses on, I had my collar on, my jeans, you know what I'm saying? My flat. Hold on, where my shoes?
Oh, he about to show his shoes.
My shoes ain't up here, but I had on my good shoes, you know what I'm saying? No sneakers.
No sneakers?
No
Stayed
sneakers.
after class and cleared the board off and all that good stuff, didn't you? Safety patrol, all that.
No, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. But I did stay after class to ask the instructor questions. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. I wish
Extra point.
Trying to. And it's just dawned on me, like, I wish I was here.
More tentative when it came to school back there. Yeah.
You know.
Don't give extra letters. Attentive.
Attentive
is not.
You was more attentive. You paid more attention. You was more, you wish you was more focused on school when that time came, basically.
Me too, JB.
Right.
So
I do.
I wish I was attentive.
Such a better. Attentive is not a word.
Nah, it's just that the fact that, the things that used to distract me in class, then don't distract me in class now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No poison in class, huh? The big button.
Is JB to be excited about that?
It was
no poison.
Plenty. It was poison. No, it was a lot, but your boy had tunnel vision, blinders. Yeah. Tunnel vision.
How did you see it? You had tunnel vision.
I was tunnel
vision focus. Wasn't you saw him, but you said you had tunnel vision.
I was even sitting at my desk like this. Yo, focus, man. Focus. But it's
you better turn your air conditioner back on because you about to be hot. Look at you.
Oh, it's on. It's just
You over there with a big time.
Man over there.
Struggling. Yeah, you over there with a big old time.
That's what my bad, JB. I don't know if you were finished.
No, you good, bro.
Oh. Mrs. Weststreet, she wanted to tell us what Donna heard today. She has 0 patience for any type of BS.
Well, I didn't do it, so
agreed.
What about your own BS?
She don't have no BS.
You got some BS. Everybody got a little.
Everybody got a little.
Everybody got a
little BS with them, though.
Little bit. As much as you might not want to admit it.
So what is your BS?
Who?
What is your BS? Name your BS.
My BS?
Everything. You name it, that's me. Nah, let me stop.
Depends on the mood, man.
She said she doesn't have any BS.
Mm-hmm.
Any BS. I don't like to BS. I don't like to BS because I don't like to be BS'd. I don't know if that's the thing.
Is that a word?
Yeah.
From the hip at all times? From the hip? I get it. I mean, I get it. But I had all right. I care about people's feelings. So sometimes you gotta not BS them. Yeah, you do.
No,
Yeah,
you don't.
Yeah, you do.
I mean,
yeah,
no.
Now, okay.
There's a way to still be honest and
be genuine and honest without really
without lying.
I am the president of the. You can say anything you want to say to me, depending on how you say it.
Thank
President
you.
Club.
I would totally agree with that. That's what
you
I
know
care
what I mean?
about. Being more understood. Because
Always
people want to their views want to try and imprint them on you or how they think you should operate instead of respecting your understanding that you have for yourself.
Oh shoot, y'all agree?
So you have to
I don't as much as I do like laugh and talk shit, I don't be on the bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't.
No,
I don't.
but you have to be able to when you taking people's feelings into consideration and you ain't trying to ruffle no feathers, you have to BS a little bit to get to your point.
Well, I think that's the difference. I don't care about ruffling feathers.
No, well, yeah.
When it comes to clarity, because I don't want to. I don't like to revisit. I don't want to revisit the conversation. So I want to get clarity out in the first place. And if it ruffles your feathers, I mean, so be it.
There was no intention, no mild intent behind doing that. But you can't get upset with me for being honest with you.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not. Yeah. I'm just not BS. I don't do it.
I mean, everybody can say stuff without no malice behind it, but that don't mean they're gonna take it that way. I mean, what I mean by
that's what I'm saying. I don't care.
For people, no matter how you deliver it, if they want to see you wrong, they're going to take it as a bad act instead of, even if you can be calm as whatever. Mm-hmm. But it depends on how they want to receive it. And like she said, if they don't want to understand you, it don't matter how you deliver it.
Yeah. So that's why you got to kind of ease your way into it. I mean, you kind of got to know the person that you're talking to, I guess is what I should have said before I said this. But, you got to, some people you got to tap dance around. Some people you could be blunt with. You know what I mean? Some people you can, it all depends on who you're talking to. You know what I'm saying?
It goes to the person in front of you. You really don't. The tap dancer, that's the runner. You say one thing and they're running with something else. The runner.
Yeah. So you have to know who the person that you're talking to on how you gonna. I get it. You girls got that privilege to do that. Y'all don't gotta tap dance. Y'all ain't gotta do all that. Y'all can be as blunt as y'all want.
No.
I can't.
So I think there's a difference between BS and being blunt.
Yeah,
for sure.
There's a difference.
That's true.
So me not BS and doesn't mean I'm blunt. It just means I'm not playing the game. Like there's no maneuverability when it comes to the truth. I might sugarcoat how I say it, but I'm still
that's BS.
That's not BS.
Yes.
A little bit of BS.
No. What I'm saying is
everybody
No, when I think BS, I think lying, and I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's different.
Okay, it's like if somebody got on something ugly. Okay, so that might be my BS. Because everybody has their version of ugly. So my thing, or their version of cute rather. So if somebody has on something that I don't think is cute, I don't think it's BS to say
that's ugly.
If you like it, girl, I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not the person who's gonna be like,
that's
no.
BS.
What I'm saying is that's not. I don't think that's BS because frankly, they like it. So my opinion about what they got on.
You're proving his point. He said women get leeway, and you're trying to explain why you get the BS and we don't.
Y'all do the same thing.
We didn't say we didn't. We said people got a little bit.
What I'm saying, I don't think that's BS. I get what you're saying. That's her feeling.
And that's what I was going to get to.
You're sparing her.
That's what I was going to get to.
But it's not about sparing the individual. If she feels like it's her.
It depends on the individual.
If she feels like she like it.
Like you said, you want to leave that person with their dignity. That's all. So
and not to mention some things are a matter of perspective. So if it's a matter of perspective, then I don't have to go in and say how I feel about it.
Yeah. But what JB to put in context, what he was trying to explain is the individuals who try and use their feelings as facts when it comes to certain things. So that's why he said you got to tap dance on certain things when you're dealing with certain. That goes to certain.
But that's what I'm saying. So. In that case.
But you shouldn't have to when it's a serious argument. You shouldn't have to. Yeah, you shouldn't have to when it's a serious argument. But you do have people. You do have people who will use their feelings as fact.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. In those instances, there's not a little BS. No, I'm just gonna tell you what it is. Mm-hmm. Because either way it goes, you might take it a certain way because you think everything you say is what it is. So I'm gonna say how I feel, you say how you feel, and we kind of gotta let the chips fall where they may, because I'm not gonna be dishonest.
Right. I listen and I don't judge.
I get it, but I just mean like you have to. I don't know. I just figured from my standpoint and how my life rolls, if I want to get my point across, which I try to do every time I have a conversation with somebody, I have to do what I have to do and say it the way I need to say it, depending on who I'm talking to get my point across. And
I guess
each time I'm gonna get my point across, and you're gonna feel good. I'm gonna feel good. Nobody's gonna feel disrespected.
You're gonna leave them with their dignity.
And everybody gonna be happy. And I get my point across.
They're not gonna feel disrespected.
Here's probably the difference. JB, what's your definition of BS?
My definition of BS is not being just straight out saying, hey, y'all like this outfit? Hell no, that's trash. Saying anything besides that, if you feel that way, is BS. That's an example. Yay, nay, feel me? You,
Kev, what's your definition?
All of it. Anything a woman says is just straight BS. Put it on everything.
Can you see my eyes roll?
Stop before your eyes get stuck like that.
Take my glasses off so you can really see them.
My BS is when in the midst of having a conversation with somebody, and you answer a question and they deflect instead of giving respect to the question. Another thing of BS is when you're trying to get your understanding across, and they're cutting you off so hard that they trying to misunderstand you and bring in what I was just saying, the facts and their feelings in the facts. That's what that's my BS.
Purposely trying not to hear you.
Purposely, yeah, because like Miss Westry said, I don't like the BS. So no gray areas, black and white. We need to get back to where we can approach people how we want to be approached. I don't mind if you being honest with me, because for real, I know who I am, and I know it may not be coming from a malice place, because I also try and operate where I don't offend people either, or I'm not a burden on people either to where I feel as though they have to tell me off. But yet and still, my BS is just not you being the genuine yourself. You can tell when people are not being real with you. Honestly, if a person can't be real with you, they can't even be real with themselves. So what can you expect? So with that, I just don't deal with those BS type of people.
Yeah.
So it's a few three different types of BSs that
It's a lot. It's a lot because it's like anything that's not direct and to the point.
See, to a certain extent, I agree. I just don't think that's all.
No, it's a broad umbrella. It's huge. Because anything can be up under there depending on your circumstances.
And going back to your example, when that's my boy, I ain't gonna care about her. Man, take that tight ass. Man, nobody want to see where that. I get what you're saying. As a female, you may not, but if that's your, we're gonna be real.
It's a whole different ballgame when men talking to men.
So here's the thing. It depends. Because you have certain instances where the person, maybe where they're going or
the occasion.
Yeah, maybe the occasion, or it depends on the person. So if you got a person who always dresses different or they always wear a certain style, it's because they like that style. So So me telling you that your outfit is ugly because that's my opinion is not gonna get us nowhere. So I be like, if you like it, I love it.
Hey,
that's what I tell my daughters.
Hey,
my daughters and my son. I tell them anytime, because sometimes I'm not gonna agree with what you like, and that's okay. I don't think that's flim flam. I don't think that's BS. I think that's allowing people to be who they are, and whatever.
You know me, I'm sitting here in my head. I'm like, you don't have mirrors in your house, huh? You just really gonna come outside like that?
No, it's the people who are told. No,
they're getting dressed in the dark.
Sometimes they ask me for my opinion. Like, do you really like? No, I don't. No, I wouldn't wear it. I would do something different. But my first response is going to be, do you like it? You chose it. Do you like it?
Are you comfortable? You feel comfortable, right?
Like that's how I'm gonna read the room first. Are you comfortable? Do you like it? You chose it. And then if they're like, but would you wear it? No. And I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. I don't feel like I gotta.
That was not in my closet. I'm sorry.
Oh, you would never see me wear that.
All right, but check this out. This is I'm gonna go back into our history a little bit, Kev. When we were younger, and when Kev first got with his soon-to-be, however you want to call it, when we used to hang. Remember when we used to hang out on the weekends? His wife would actually say, "If you want to know how you look, go ask JB because he's gonna tell you the truth." And then every time they would be on their way out to the club or going to do what they do, they'd be like, "How's my outfit?" And I'll be like, "Where you going? What you doing? What's your intentions?" And then out of the dictate how I assess your attire. You know what I'm saying? Because they will come down. JB, do I look fat? All right, now look. What do you mean? Do you look fat?
Now, what do you mean?
My definition of fat and your definition of fat is entirely different. You know what I'm saying? Now, you do look thick and that you look great, but if you're looking for this aesthetic from this type of crowd, they might think you look a little chubby. But if you're looking for attention from this type of crowd, they're going to dig it.
I don't remember being in the room for any of that.
You probably wasn't, but it happened a lot. It happened a lot. I know you were the clown.
You know me.
That's why it was always said, if you want to know, if you want to, an honest opinion, ask JB because he's going to break it down to you. And it's been numerous occasions, different ones, because you know how many buddies the soon-to-be had. And numerous times, numerous occasions, numerous weekends, I'll be like, you shouldn't, you should, you shouldn't, you should. But I had to tap dance, sugarcoat it, BS a little bit to get my point across. They accepted it as for what it was. Feelings wasn't hurt. Got my point across. They understood it. Everybody was happy.
Yeah, let me not lie. Sometimes I will BS. Strangers. I'll be a stranger.
Like I said, everybody got a little bit.
Everybody got a little bit.
So tell your partner there.
She got a little BS.
Exactly. Quit that bull. Quit it.
Yeah. I'm gonna text you, girl, and tell you where your BS is.
Yes, no. We're gonna put that in the comment. She a true friend. We're gonna put that in the comments.
Me and Kev put our stuff on wax when we be talking about
not on wax.
On wax.
It's in the cloud. It's out there. You can look it up. It's in the cloud.
Where's the wax?
On wax.
You gotta say cloud now, man.
Oh, yeah. Cloud. In the air.
You know exactly who I was talking about.
Oh, see, she already knew. It ain't even.
She already knew.
See,
everybody do. Yeah. Okay.
A little bit. I'm the truth on the show. I'm the truth. I tell the honest to God truth. No bias, no cut, no raw. I'm the truth point of this trio that y'all see on the screen. But that's what dawned on me today. As we about an hour into the damn show, that's the line on me.
Yeah.
No, we start talking to BS. That's all that was. We start her comment when she said she don't. She just dropped it randomly. I figured she had something on her mind because she just dropped it randomly. I don't have any.
She obviously do because she talk about blocking people and everything. So she has something on her chest she's trying to get off.
Yeah. Yeah, so what she's talking about.
Her feelings got her feelings matter.
What she's
you gotta be attentive to her feelings.
Can we get some?
What is she?
I can tell y'all a little backstory.
Context.
Thank you.
Yeah, just for context. I mean, it's just a person who is she's really sweet.
Dad's feelings.
She's very sweet, and so Mrs. Westry did her best to really try and.
Oh, you ain't talking about no old lady.
No. It's a girl we went to school with. No. And she just really tried her best to really be kind and gentle with her. But the girl took it as a deeper friendship than what she really wanted. And so the girl contacted her a lot and so she finally just had to tell her, she finally just blocked her because the girl, she was just intrusive, want to text all the time, and you don't have this relationship.
Oh, she's so lonely.
That's people though. Sometimes people want this deeper relationship with you, and that's not what you want.
Oh,
and so
that's sad.
That's what
mean.
She said.
That is so
her soft ass
mean. That is so mean. She's so lonely, looking for a buddy, and you shitting on her.
She need to find a buddy who wants to have a buddy.
No new friends. No.
She is sweet girl. But you know the people who you click with.
Them Cleveland School art girls are bougie, I swear.
Wow. Man. Cutthroat out that way.
Man, oh man.
I don't play no games.
What down on you, Kevin?
Just what down on you? Y'all hard on friends out here, man. It is. I was hard out here on the pimp, but what down on me? It's a couple things. One is this heat. I'm glad it's summertime, but it's too, my electric went out last night. So for about 4 hours. Right. So about 4 hours. It went out right about 8:15. The game was about to come on, JB. I'm talking to JB now. You don't watch the game. But no, the game was about to come on. So I sat here for about a half hour. I actually had some chicken I was going to cook. So now I don't want to open the refrigerator. So
it's hot as hell in your refrigerator.
So I grabbed like 4 bottles of water and threw those up in the freezer real quick. Huh? What'd you say?
She said you hot and funky. Stinking ass.
No, I got the shower. But it didn't come back on till like midnight. I actually left for a little bit. I went to the bar because I had some chicken I was going to cook. I couldn't cook it like I just said, so I had to go get me something to eat. I came back about 10. It was still off. So I sat here for about 2 hours watching the game. I put my laptop on my what is it, off your phone or whatever, where you can because I didn't have internet or nothing. So
so you plugged in your hotspot for your laptop.
Yeah, I use my hotspot off my phone for my laptop to sit here and watch the game.
Yeah. Been there, done that.
I was just sitting here sweating. Then about 12:30, everything turned back. I got a text message about, I don't know, about 11:30, 11:45 saying it wasn't going to be back on until 2:30. I'm like, man, I was about to go get a room or something.
Right.
Pop back on about 12:30. So, but it might pop off again because earlier I was trying to do the dining report stuff and it popped off on me a couple of times. One time it popped off for a couple minutes. Next time it popped off and popped on. So, I had to make sure I just wanted to make sure I paid my bill. So I didn't check.
They had to check that account like, my bill paid.
Why we playing?
We good. We good.
I'm paying up.
So I don't know if all of a sudden it just go dark over here, it could be my electricity. So,
I mean, that's what's going on at Valley View Movie Theater. My son got sent home because Valley View Movie Theater has no power.
It must be too hot. Yeah,
Why?
I'm hot. I'm hot, but I ain't funky. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I get funky though. But I think I don't know if it's the heat messing with the grid or not. But yeah, I saw it was a few areas around here in Akron that didn't have power outages.
For what though? Why? Where? When? How? For what? What happened?
I don't know. God bless those who has window air conditioning units like I do. I mean, I guess if you had central air, that would go out, but at least your house can cool down once it click back on. But I've been in here burning up, boy. So that's one thing that dawned on me. I'm glad for the summer and the heat, but I definitely ain't ready for this hotness as long as my electricity going out, my AC unit keep going down. And another thing, I got to send condolences out to the Jenkins family. My uncle passed Sunday.
I'm sorry to hear that.
He was 78. My uncle Kenzie Jenkins Jr.
Prayers to you and your family.
Yeah, I appreciate that. He was a good dude. He's kind of funny. He had a hearing loss, so he did kind of talk loud. So, but yeah, still, when you sit down and talk to him, he always wanted to talk sports with me. When I did go over and check him out and see him, so he actually chimed in on the show a couple of times. Auntie, my Aunt Dolores who chimed in. Huh?
Really?
Remember her? Yeah, my Aunt Dolores used to chime in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, her husband. Yeah, so thank y'all.
Okay.
So next Monday is the funeral, and I'm not for sure about next Tuesday yet. The family's still gonna be around or whatnot. So,
yeah, just let us know.
So I might not jump on, but yeah, I gotta send condolences out to my aunt, my little cousins, and everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do what you got to do, my brother.
Yeah. So those are two things that dawned on me: is the heat and life is too short. So, another thing that dawned on me after that, you kind of have a reflection. I went over and I had heard he had been sick, Saturday or Friday when I got a call from my cousin that he found out he had colon cancer and that, it had spread. And that Friday they gave him 6 months. So, I didn't have to work Friday. So I went over and sat with my mom and hung out with her for a while. It's been a while since I've seen her. I talked to her just about every day, but it's been a while since I've seen her. Then after that, I went by and sat with my brother for a little bit. It's been a while since I got kicked with my brother. And while I was over there, my cousin Mark, my uncle's son, my cousin, he came over and hung out with us and whatnot. And then, Sunday, of course, he got the word he had passed. Everybody, a few people's at the hospital. So, but yeah, it just make you think and sit back and reflect on family. I went and sat and hung out more because I tell people I went and hung out with Dwight. Well, you did, because everybody know how I love my brother. Just the understanding's different. So.
They bump heads a little bit.
Nah, we really don't bump heads.
Yeah, I mean, what I mean by bump heads is that where y'all irk each other. Like it's not like it's not on a intentional level, but like it's like what I'm saying, like damn man, my brother be on some, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like it's not intentional.
Like that. Yeah, but we said what I'm saying, we didn't even talk like that for it to be like that, bro. We don't really, we don't talk more. We don't talk more probably these past few days than we probably done talk probably in the past year, honestly.
Yeah. But
we never
probably the reason.
Well, it's between, him calling me spoiled, but he's really spoiled. We both older.
Both of y'all.
My mom be on me about it, what I'm saying? Listen, this is a situation. A lot of stuff that I have went through before, if I tell you this story about what my brother did to me, y'all will be like, okay, I get it, but I don't want to throw big brother under the bus. But in the sense of growing up, you probably know what story I'm going to talk about, JB, but he never really, we never tapped in as brothers like that. He always treated like he never wanted to be bothered. And I was always the brother who always tried to, when I got older, Christmas gifts or just trying to holler at him, just be there. But it never reciprocated, not even a gift, just being there. So with that, brother or not, I got to find my people who was able to lean on me and I can lean on them back. Like I said, there's no love lost, just to understand it's different. The whole time I've been going through this with Renee, not once have you asked, are you okay, bro? Even when it first started, bro. That's what I'm saying, the kind of relationship me and my brother had. He has never been that type to check on the well-being.
Sure.
So
yeah, I know. I know.
That's why I said when people heard I was hanging out, like, oh yeah, that's what's up, yeah, So it's kind of like
no, it's good because
short and
when y'all around from a person from the outside looking in, you know what I'm saying, y'all are good. You know what I'm saying? When y'all clicking, y'all click is y'all good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we all right. Yeah.
When y'all tight. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, we spent a whole 4th of July over there one day. You know what I'm saying? So like when y'all good, y'all good, man. And it's like people like to see y'all that. But that's other people's selfishness.
Few 4th of Julys. We'll get into the story about when we was watching Dumb and Dumber. But yeah, it's just for a lot of it, yeah, no contact. Yeah, I have a sister like that, no contact. Yeah, it got I mean, same mom dad grew up in the house together, and it's like I had to disconnect because it's some foul stuff growing up. That after a while, now that I'm older, it's like I can't believe I was allowing it, but I allowed it. But at the same time, when you love somebody, you try and do what you can to figure out the relationship. But when you figure out it's not reciprocating, it's like why do I need to keep trying? Why am I keep
but no contact though. No.
Yeah, it get like that.
Simply, I mean, I got 3 brothers. This is
biological,
diabolical to me because, me and my bros, we talk as often as we can. We don't talk on a daily. We don't talk on a weekly. We don't talk even on a monthly, but we talk as much as we possibly can. But like just to be on some old, nah.
It be like that, man. Some people.
I get it. I see, but jeez.
But I know a lot of it has to do with me also. But the conversations we've been having the past few weeks, Alicia, the forgiveness. I gotta forgive, but that don't give access.
That doesn't, and you don't have to.
Yeah, so
forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting.
That's why
and it does not mean restoring.
Restoring, yeah.
It does not mean restoring the relationship because if something is toxic, you don't need to restore it.
So I mean, unless you can notice the change, but even with apology, the best apology is change behavior. Words can do nothing.
Absolutely.
Not even just being civil, like even civilishness.
You are.
We do.
He's tripping on your
It sounds like syphilis.
Nah, but like I don't know, man. I get it. I get it though.
Like I said, it took me because I did not learn, little bruh for the longest time.
I know.
So it became who can I trust?
I know.
It became who can I trust? Then more and more it's like, well, it's not about trusting people. People gonna be people. You got to trust you.
Yeah. Trust your instincts, man. Expect people to be them always. Yeah. And just know what they expect. She's a stranger to me.
Stranger in my house.
I don't want to ask what she did.
Took away.
Well,
all right, Jeff. We about to trigger. But yeah, that's a few things that dawned on me.
All right, we'll change the subject. All right, cool.
The heat in life is too short, so. But hopefully, y'all can figure things out, Yasmin, and hopefully.
Find a common ground.
What dawned on you, sis? You looking at everything else?
But y'all long-winded. Lord Jesus.
Sorry.
Jeez. 43.
I can't get them to say nothing.
Forgot I was here.
Shut up.
Shut him up some damn time. 1 minute I can't get him to talk. Next minute I can't get him to shut up.
What God on you,
it took 4 years to get y'all niggas to start talking. Now you want to shut up.
What you got? What you got, huh?
So in my profession, I see a lot of family dynamics. And if I have not learned anything else from working in the funeral business, I have learned to get my insurance together and plan my funeral. Because the division I see in families is all the families. It's some families who are a little more modest who don't bring their drama to the funeral home, but most families it's exposed either way. And so you have some of the most refined of people who are doctors and who have prestige and who have educations. So it's not working with ghetto people. It's just working with people in general. Everybody has some kind of something that if your stuff is not pre-planned when the family gets together, think about how much I want everybody to kind of think about how much their family talks while they're living. like what's your family dynamic when you're living? Because your family dynamic when you're living will be your family dynamic when you're dead. And so what I'm saying is if your family ain't getting along, then they're not going to get along for your funeral. They're not going to get along to plan your funeral and plan all the intricate little parts. Either you're going to end up slighted, stupid thing. Either you're going to end up slighted and not receive what you probably would deserve, or you're going to have division. You're going to have confrontation. You're going to have strife and all this stuff. It's very rare where you see a whole family come together and then they agree on everything and everything is paid for and all that stuff. All I see not all I see, but what I see most of the time is a lot of division within the families. So what dawned on me is it's very important that not only do I have life insurance, that my kids have life insurance, and that the things that we want for end of life are written down. Write the things down. If you can write your own obituary, do that. Because some of the obituaries that I see, I'm like, you didn't tell me nothing about this person. You really knew nothing about this person. And it'll be their mother. It'll be their sister. It'll be their kid.
Mm-mm.
People don't know how to do what I thought was fundamental. You know, they bring in clothes. I had one person bring in, and this is no slight to them because not everybody likes underwear. But when you bring in clothes for your loved one, the lady didn't bring in underwear because her mother told her don't bury her with underwear on.
Hey, she don't want to wear no drawers. She don't want to wear no drawers.
That's not what I'm talking about family division. But I just think like the requests and all of the things that happen within it's an interesting dynamic. Like
bury me
for
with
real,
no panties
like
on.
that's really what dawned on me. It dawned on me that I need to, if I have certain things that I want to happen, I need to write it down. So that's what my goal will be in the coming weeks, to start writing stuff down, start writing details, start writing colors, start writing who I want to do what, start writing down, you know, how I want you to take care of me, what kind of outfit I want you to wear, to put me on. I want my face like this. I want, you know what I mean? Because two things happen. One is that they may not know what you want. And two, it's especially hard to do those things when you're grieving. So I'm just saying it's really sad that the division in families and, you know, the whole blood thicker than water stuff, it's not real. You know, at the end of the day, it's just not real. Maybe it should be, but I don't even know where that principle came from. We had to come from somewhere. So if you have that beautiful relationship with your siblings, with your parents and all that stuff, amazing, top notch. But if you don't, I don't want people to feel like they have to stay in toxic situations and be around these people just because y'all share a last name, just because y'all share parents. No, because two people can grow up in the same exact household and be completely different people.
Yeah, for
there
sure.
are murderers.
I'm different from all three of my brothers. We are different. I got 3 brothers, and we are all different individuals.
And that's what I'm saying.
So a little random, but okay.
No, what I'm saying is you can have somebody who who is the worst of the worst. And they can have a sibling that's completely opposite, who wouldn't hurt a fly, who tries to do their best to whatever. So, you can't, I'm supposed to love, but I'm not supposed to have everybody in my life.
Yeah, you can do what you want to do.
Yeah, and things are for a season and a reason. So sometimes the relationship that you have, even with them, it goes in seasons. So, you never know. It may come back around, but if it doesn't, if you need to keep your peace, if you keeping your peace keeps your sanity, do what you have to do.
I definitely agree with that.
So yeah, like it just dawned on me, like put some stuff in writing, and just in general, like, the division is crazy in families. Just looking at it, it's sad.
Put it in writing and the trust also. So they really can't fight about that,
So yes and no. That's a lot of different details, but the more
I'm just
tied up and tangled up, the more issues you have when it comes to probate and trying to get stuff untangled.
That's what the trust
is. Yeah, so certain stuff it seems like it's easier, and then certain stuff it's not.
Basically, they can't dispute whatever it is. So
yeah. So people have living wills, and they have they have a will for when they're gone. So if you especially if I would like. Sorry, I'm hungry. Salmon and rice. Oh, you can put some spinach in there too. So, sorry, I'm hungry. But yeah, do what you have to do to make sure that when you're gone, people aren't fighting over what to do for you, and they're not struggling to pay, because that's the thing too. Like, for instance, this 94-year-old woman, she died. They wanted a service that was several $1,000s. And so, and this family was had a doctor and educated and all of these things. You could tell they were well spoken, but everybody was giving money and trying to scrape up money to give her the minimum. And so the grandson went to look at her after they went to pay the bill, because they're all standing around in a huddle trying to figure out how grandma's bill is going to get paid. And then once they're done, he goes in and he's looking at his grandma and he's like, she deserves so much more. Like, some people's services have all these flowers and all these people, and then some services you're like, what was your contribution? And not to say that she didn't, but sometimes the family doesn't. When you're so disconnected from your family, if you don't have other people who you're connected to, sometimes the service is sad. Like, I see a little. I see a little bit of everything, and it's a real reflection of how you live your life. Now, again, she was 94, so that's a little different. By the time you're 94, most of your friends are dead anyway. And
man, I don't know if you got
the nephews or something around.
Exactly. If you live to be that ripe age, your funeral should be huge. I ain't gonna say that. No, that
family, not friends, like she said.
No, that ain't. No, I shouldn't have said that.
Or unless you went as part of a church, then your church family will be there.
Exactly. So that's the difference.
I go by my granny's funeral, and she was about 89, 90-ish, in that range, and it was deep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
my granny had
depends on the person.
Kids. Her kids had kids, and all their kids got kids. So you know what I'm saying? It was deep in there. And her brother spoke, and he was speaking on his testimony about how he didn't want her to move from Georgia to Ohio. But then he came up here and saw the tree that she made. And he was like, hey, you know, we was wrong for even trying to stop her because that one person branched so many people, like not necessarily from her, but you know what I mean, from the tree. The tree's crazy. So
that's also a thing that you start to think about. What's your life, what's your legacy looking like? You know, we talk about that all the time. And so some of these people, you know, pass away, and they're they don't have anybody.
yeah.
You know, and that's sad. But
That's a fact.
but a lot of people are loners. What about the people who only have one or two kids, and then their kids only have one or two kids? You see what I'm saying? So they don't have this huge family dynamic. So if they're not a part of anything, they're not, you know, they don't have all this family, then it doesn't mean they weren't a good person. It just means that it just wasn't there. The numbers weren't there.
Yeah. Yeah. If you don't have a lot of siblings and cousins and all that stuff, I get your circle will be a little small, but you know, it's tough for me to think.
Look at your phone.
That, you know, people, when you pass and you having your little thing after you know, you pass away, and then it's like a handful of people. It's like, just coming from my own personal experiences, I don't recall being at a place when a person's off sending and it was just clean, small handful or two.
Oh, it
you
happens.
Know what I'm saying?
It happens all the time. Especially
I'm
the
sure
older you get. Because think about how old you are right now. And I mean, this is morbid, but how many people you've lost already at your age?
Well, just perspective.
You know what I'm saying? The older you get, like there's a lady that we call mother. I call her sister because that's what we used to call her in church, sister. I ain't gonna say her name, but they call her mother. She's been elevated to mother. At this point, she's 92, 93. And so she was friends with my grandma. She was friends with, thank you, baby. She was friends with all these people, and they're all gone.
You forgot my ginger ale. I got a ginger ale in the water.
I got it.
No, I said a ginger ale, and I gave it. I ordered a ginger ale. JB, what did you order?
Show us that plate, man.
She ordered.
I ordered a burger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Where my fish and chips at? You know what I'm saying? She got her rice and spinach.
Okay. Let's go on to.
Well, perspective. It's crazy to think being you have siblings. Being you have siblings. If you put it in perspective, one sibling will never get to see any of his sibling dies, while another sibling gonna watch all the siblings pass. It's crazy to think.
Yeah, that's the truth. That is the truth. That is the truth, and it sucks. But that's the life, man. That's life. That's the gift and the curse of getting old. You know what I'm saying?
Give me 1 second. I'm a mommy.
We can go.
Keep talking.
I mean, the curse of getting
talking. The curse of getting old. What she was saying though, with people collecting money, life insurance. That's the conversation we need to have with each other, is life insurance. It's crazy how many people was talking about these GoFundMe for proms and stuff. Then we got to do GoFundMes for funerals, but nobody discussed about how they can have life insurance or to get or purchase life insurance. Yeah. But, you know, we were spending $5,000 on the prom send-offs, and we, you know, the whole rollout and layout and renting exotic cars for them to take pictures by and all that. It's like
gender reveals, all these big crazy
elaborate type stuff. Yeah, you know, life insurance. We got to use, you know, that's one thing I've been big on for the past, I don't know, 10, 15 years. For some odd reason, I'm trying to think who passed. You know, somebody
last 7-6 years, I've been heavy on that too. So I get it, man, because, you know, if my mom wasn't on that looking out, you know what I'm saying, mode where she made sure her life insurance thing was intact, bro, I don't know what we would have did. to pay for, you know what I'm saying, her off sending. So, like he said, man, make sure your life insurance is intact.
I guess we'll get into the Donna report. It's 8:00, man.
You got stuff. You got stuff. You got stuff.
That's a couple things, nothing in particular here. Everybody here, everything else is going on, so let's get off into it.
You're tuned in to O Comes the Dawn on NorthCoastUnderground.com and Facebook Live. And now here's Kev with the Dawning Report. That's your local and global news and your trending topics.
My bad to run out real quick. Get me another bottle of water that was in the freezer.
Dehydrated over there.
Listen, try to put on a soft shirt. It's sticking to me. So I have to put on silk or something. I'm definitely about to go sit underneath this AC when I get done. But yeah, this kid with the Dining Report, a few short stories of things that's going on across the country and around the world. So let's get off into it. First up, it's been 4 days since the shooting at the Old West End Festival in Toledo, Ohio, that sent 12 people to the hospital, with the victims' ages ranging from 14 to 61. Law enforcement agencies involved are still searching for the suspects, but they do have a few persons of interest, they said, that have been identified. So somebody out there snitching, y'all.
I saw the pictures. Did you see the pictures of them?
I didn't see the pictures yet. I
saw the pictures, dude.
It could be an update done by now. I'm pretty sure they probably got them in custody by now. The second day, which was Sunday of the festival, like I was saying, the Old West End Festival, it celebrates one of the largest historic districts in the country, I guess. Some odd reason. I don't know how Toledo has, but that's what they were doing. The live music, food vendors and everything like that. But Sunday, the second day of the event, was canceled due to the shooting. Toledo's mayor did report this morning that 9 of the 12 victims from the shooting have been released from the hospital. And he also stated that he looks forward to finishing the Old West End Festival by possibly rescheduling it for a later date. Part 2 of what's going on with Iran, I shouldn't say part 2, but part 2 of the war, because the ceasefire is up. An Apache helicopter was shot down a few days ago off the coast of Oman, which said was done by an Iranian drone. The 2 pilots who were in the helicopter were rescued, or they were unharmed, and they were rescued by an unmanned boat. They went into the Mediterranean. Since then, we have responded. Trump did say we respond. We did respond with some airstrikes that was off the coastal city of Iran, and Iran had retaliated with some missile and drone strikes. Launches. They haven't said if anything hit, but they had launched some stuff towards some U.S. targets. Iranian's foreign minister did say that no attack from the United States will be left unanswered. So basically, we're back in the middle of a war, y'all. So gas gonna be going back up soon. Well, because of that right there, and our president is a tit for tat president.
That's all this is tit for tat. Mom, he hit me. He hit me. He won't quit hitting me.
I don't until something catastrophic happens to where it's a lot of, because they try to bomb some facility and hit a school, but until something catastrophic happens, we're gonna be at war for a little bit here. So y'all
because this is all like, quit hitting me. Nope, you hit me first. I'm gonna hit you back. Stop touching me. Quit touching me. No, you quit. That's all this is, man. Like, he's
trying to get out of it now. He realizing the damage of it now. He's trying to get out of it now. If not, he felt it last night, definitely at the game when he got booed. He's trying to say it was a few cheers. It was just real loud in there. The real loud was the boos, man.
They bugging. Everybody need to relax. Hey. it's something. I ain't even gonna say it. I ain't even gonna say it. It just when it happened, I'm gonna be like.
So, yeah, we're basically back at war. I didn't get a chance to really look at, like I said, the internet kept going, and I didn't really get a chance to look at the gas prices. But I want to say our average was just about 390 something right now. Could be just at 4, but
384 is what I paid today.
Be expecting it to go up. Well, I'm not really for sure what the national average was.
About 380.
Yeah, I'll look it up here in a second. I'll probably say somebody in the show. Today is June 9th. If you have a birthday today, happy birthday. If you have a birthday within this week or the past week, happy belated birthday. But if you have one today, she ain't even on here. She often she want to play Who's That Person?
Touch your face.
She ain't even know. Oh, there she go. Oh, now she
in there eating like salmon, and she don't want nobody to watch her eating that. She don't want nobody to see her.
Okay. Licking her fingers.
I didn't lick my fingers, thanks.
And I still didn't get my ginger ale in my water. That waiter needs to be fired. He's off.
It was my daughter.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry. The waitress, she can stay. She's fine. The
Still
two gentlemen gotta go. But if you have a birthday today, you celebrate with the likes of religious leader. Is he a pastor or religious leader?
TD Jakes.
TD Jakes.
Yes, well, emeritus now.
Don't get me calling nobody no names.
A minister, a preacher has a church, but a minister, how does that? What is that?
So a pastor has a church.
Has a church, okay.
So he is probably pastor emeritus, which means he is still like an overseer, but he is not direct pastor. So his daughter took over, Sarah J.
Yeah, I heard that daughter and son-in-law, I guess, have taken over.
Is that recent takeover?
Past few years or something like that. He was, he was on
last year.
He was on the Breakfast Club talking about it. So that's what I remember.
It ain't because of his Diddy connections, is it?
Keisha Sharp, she's an actress. She is 53. Gloria Rubin, actress, 62. I know those two. She looks familiar, but I can't recall where she may be from.
Who? Which one? Go back.
Michelle.
I don't know who the hell she.
Michael, whatever. However you
No, I don't know. She's doing something weird with her mouth. So
I was about to say the dark skinned girl. She played on everything. Chris.
Keisha. Yeah.
Everybody loves Chris.
Lethal Weapon and
everybody loves Chris. What is that?
Everybody hates Chris.
Wow. Oh yeah, my bad. Sorry. Sorry. Wow. But no, that's my bad. Everybody hates Chris.
Oops. Who was on Everybody Hates Chris?
Keisha Sharp.
As what? Oh, the friend.
One of the neighbors.
Yeah, the friend.
She was also on Lethal Weapon, the series, and I can't think of another.
She was on Girlfriends.
Girlfriends. Oh yeah, she was an extra on Girlfriends, and she was on Are We There Yet too? The show or whatever.
She dated old boy. She dated old boy.
Who? On the show, because I say her husband is white. I want to say. I was going to say she dated who?
Yeah, on Girlfriends, she dated I forget, dude. William. Yeah, William.
Reginald, the one bald head dude or whatever.
No, William. The dude.
Well, his real name is Reginald something, but yeah.
Focus, people. Focus.
Okay. And that's about it, because I don't see too many other people.
No, none of these people. Oh, the gym girl, Lori Hernandez.
Logan Brownie. I know her.
Oh, the guy.
She's from there. Tamala Man. We overlooked her. You talking about him? Where you know him from?
Where you know him from?
He played on a couple of things. He was just on a movie I saw.
Yeah. Never seen Homeboy ever in life.
You have?
Never.
They was talking about, what's the movie with Queen Latifah and Jada Pinkett?
Set It Off.
They was talking about her as Jada Pinkett in the new, if they redid Set It Off, I saw her.
Oh, you know why I know him? Because I watch Netflix show Emily in Paris. That's but he was also in the movie Snatch. And So I've seen both of those. That's why.
I never. Yeah, see none of that. Yeah.
He's actually got quite a few credits. Anyway.
Michael J. Fox, 65
Michael J.
years old.
Fox.
He is 65.
You know, he's back acting some.
Yeah.
He played the coolest dude in the coolest movie at one point in time.
Cool.
I'm talking about
Marty McFly and Back to the Future.
Back to the Future.
Oh, look, it's Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp and Natalie Portman is 45 and Johnny Depp is 63.
Bunny B.
That's not Bad Bunny.
Bunny B.
That is the Donna report. I won't get into the national holiday.
Like
it is Donald Duck Day though.
Delicious.
Yeah, put them away.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, who you telling?
What are you doing? What happened?
These boobies. The view. Get back. Put your back. I look like delicious. What are you looking at?
Be proud of what you. Oh, I'm trying to close out these windows.
Oh, because you got closer.
Like that's gonna change his view.
I got all these news windows. I got all these news windows and stuff open, so I'm trying to close out.
Oh my goodness!
So I was just trying to make sure that I was closing out the windows and I didn't X out of StreamYard. And y'all were like, "Where'd he go?"
Okay, I'm just checking.
The comedy.
Okay, time to get to the topic. Lord Jesus, we were supposed to allow people to to click on and everything, and y'all just talked.
Okay, we got 15 minutes.
Sorry.
Not 15 minutes.
We got a while. Come on, people. Where you at? Come on in.
That was quick.
Come on, please.
Look, I got to make flurry.
She keep getting all these orders and food and all this madness. What the hell is going on?
I got my water, but I ain't get my ginger ale yet.
Okay, so you need to focus, guys. So, what we have
we do not know.
To the
we
show.
Not know.
If you are tuning in right now,
not know.
Shut your face. So I just put it to the show. If you would like to join us for this conversation, click the link. You will not instantly come on the screen, so don't worry. We will have to bring you on. But yeah, if you would like to join us for this discussion, please do so. This
discussion ain't gonna happen, people. I do not know what's going on today. Oh, and the discussion is not about polygamy.
Because
as much as I was on that last week, that
you
is
were
not
on polygamy the whole time.
That is not the topic.
The topic is not polygamy. The topic is the unsaid conversation. So we are talking about things that go unsaid that destroy relationships. So I don't know how Mr. JB got stuck on the polygamy conversation last week, but he had stories as examples and everything. People were going to the cottage, and he gave people names. He believed that women. Oh, here's the takeaway that I got. The takeaway that I got is Mr. believes that a man can have multiple women, but women can't have multiple men.
Yep. And I stand 10 toes down on it. Don't let me get into my reasons. But that was last week.
The conversation is about all the things.
No, it ain't selfish at all. I don't want to get back into why, but There's reasons behind it. But the unsaid things that ends conversations were
the unsaid conversations.
So the things you should be saying to people
so you shouldn't let your two wives talk. They shouldn't have a conversation.
No, keep them separate.
Okay.
And definitely do not let your two husbands talk. Keep them separate.
Where are we going with this?
She said they can have multiple husbands, and I said they can't.
But they can.
Keep the husbands away from each other because they're going to be fisticuffs.
That's okay.
Oh, see,
if they agree to it, then it's not going to be. They agreed to be in that situation.
See, this is how we got trapped last week. This is how we got trapped last week. Okay, so unsaid conversations that ruin relationships.
Because the guys you both had so many sexist things to say.
It was not sexist.
Very sexist.
They were honest. So
very, very honestly sexist.
I am offended. See, she said one man is too many.
Too many.
You know,
now, imagine him times 3 in the same day, trying to do the same thing.
I don't know why y'all think y'all handle more than one woman.
No, see, you taking it sexual.
I ain't even talking about that. You taking it sexual. I'm talking about personalities. I'm talking about personalities. Y'all don't handle. Even the ones who have multiple women, you don't handle personalities well.
No, because the one women usually got multiple personalities.
And there we have it. Men can't handle what they dish out. And we talked about that.
What did you say that's wrong? The egos can't take it. Our egos can take it.
No, okay. Y'all even admitted that last week.
No, JB admitted it last week.
You admitted it too.
I wasn't trying to be a part of no polygamy, no harem. Trying to be part of a harem.
I ain't down with it.
I'm sorry for eating on the show.
Man can't handle.
This is a conversation I think I needed snacks for.
You could have put that in the freezer.
Y'all talked so much last week.
It's your turn to talk.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, ladies. The link is up there. The link is up there, ladies. What
I do need.
We need to
where
back
my girls at?
Where y'all at?
I do need backup. Y'all told me I had backup last week.
I see Yasmin said their egos is out of control. Look, it's not an ego thing. I'm just trying to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I just know how we are men, you know, and if all of these dudes, no, it's not the ego.
That is the ego. What is it?
I got a big ego. Such a big ego. Got a big ego. Ain't that what Kanye said? Kanye song. You know?
And he was on there with Beyonce.
Yeah.
What she say? She in the bed and no cameras? Wait, what? What are we talking? You got cameras?
She's saying she's not getting on the show because she's in the bed.
Oh, I'm in the bed. No cams for. Oh, sorry.
Or,
so sorry.
He thinking about porn, and you just talking about you sleep.
What? No porn here. But anywho,
sleep. 8:18, old lady, you sleep.
The things you should say to your people.
Sleep. She just said she in the bed.
Well, come on, we gotta join the conversation.
Yes.
We gotta.
Bree, where you at? Bree, come on. Where Tracy at?
What are you laughing for, JB? What are you tripping on?
Because she is smashing that ice cream. And the dog is trying to get some. She got cream all over her lips and just trying to just be cool with it, but no.
Listen.
All right, but anywho, in the bed. No, be in the bed.
Come on, Yasmin.
Right.
You down on her? Zero patience for BS, and come talk about that shit conversation.
So let's talk about
how men should have 3 wives. Well, women.
Let's talk about finance this week.
Money. Oh, now we got to go to money, huh? You just got to take it to the dope.
Yeah.
I'm broke, and I ain't got nothing for y'all. I ain't got nothing to say about it, except for all my money goes into one account, and I don't touch it.
What the hell does that have to do?
I'm thinking she tried to. What is she gonna try to say? What do you mean by finance?
What does that have to do with unsaid conversations?
There's nothing else you can say about it. Goes in one account, so
I ain't got nothing. That's why I said I ain't got nothing to say about it, man. My money go in an account, and I don't touch it.
It's not just dealing with you. It's talking about in general.
Did y'all ever have the conversation about finances, JB, and about different accounts, or
never spoke about it directly? You know what I'm saying? I was just always on the sense that she's better with money than I am, because I'm an impulse buyer. I don't care. I've said it on here numerous times. I'm not a money person.
Impulsive anymore. That was before, but now you're not.
Yeah. No. Now I don't need nothing. I don't buy nothing. The only thing I buy is food.
You're an easy husband when it comes to finances, apparently.
Listen. I'm a prize out here, bro. I'm just trying to tell y'all. But anywho. But anywho, what I'm saying is that when me and her, we never sat and had a discussion. Like through our relationship, we had our times. You know, in the beginning of the relationship, she had a great job, so she bought everything for me. And then it was another part of the relationship where I told her that don't work, focus on the kids. And I took care of everything. And then now we are in we about the same bracket. So we both, everything go in the pot and we dish it out accordingly.
I love a pot.
So it's like, it was kind of like an unspoken thing. Like we just all filled in. We just filled in where we needed to fill in. You know what I mean?
So for y'all, the unsaid actually worked because y'all knew what was expected.
Yeah, we just knew that this needed to be done, and so somebody got to do it. Whether I could or she could, or if she couldn't, I could.
Did you have an account before y'all had this joint account? Did you have your own banking account before?
Listen, I have never had a bank account before I got with this woman.
He put his in the seat covers.
Actually, I could put mine under a mattress.
And that's what I meant.
Yeah, before I met this girl, I never had a bank account. Yeah. Needless to say, I was rather immature when I met my wife.
We were all kind of immature. Now, with that being said, how are you this conversation with your son? You having a conversation with him about having a bank account and financial freedom?
Stack, bro. You ain't got no responsibilities. You're still living at home. Stack it. The only time you should spend money is when you buying us food.
But did you tell him to start a bank account, though? Is what I'm saying. Is he holding?
No, he had a bank account. Okay. He had a bank account before he had a job.
Children.
So we always been imposing to our kids about, you know what I'm saying, saving their money, being on a grind, you know what I'm saying, because you can't do nothing without money. And then on top of their parents being on a case about it, their aunts and uncles is the big noise maker in their ears, because on both sides of the family, my side and my wife's side, their uncles and aunts are doing really, 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 really good for themselves. So they got their little tidbits of telling them, like they tell my kids, hey, if you want to be pocket heavy, don't have kids, because kids will milk your pockets like a cow. So yeah. So if you wanna, you know, stack, either don't have them or wait until prolong it as long as you can. Invest. Put your money in little things that you think that's going to blow. You know what I'm saying? I've been on this thing that I'm trying to find me a nice little chunk of change that I can invest in this AI stuff, because this is about to be the whole world in a minute. And so they got a lot of game from a lot of different sources to tell them about their finances. And they don't want for nothing. Like my son, he want nothing. He just chills. He go to work, come home, chill, play the game, eat, and chill out. He ain't got no girls. All he do is hang out with his boys and chill out. So I don't even know how much money he got. He got thousands in his bank account for all I know. And my daughter is kind of the same way, but she like to travel and take trips and go places. So,
hey,
well, your daughter's married. I was just talking about when it comes to your son, only because I'm thinking if I was in that situation when I left my wife, now I got to split up half of what I earn. So that's why I was just wondering. But we never talked about a joint account at all.
Ever?
Nah, we never.
Y'all didn't have a joint account?
Nah. Nah, look, I got a bank. I had a bank and 2 savings accounts. I had a credit union account and I had a Wells Fargo. But we never discussed none of that. And now, part of that conversation, that's earlier, like you were saying, knowing who you're dealing with. As I'm trying to be direct, and we're 16, 15 years or whatever in at that moment of marriage. So now, so when we're talking about building this future, what is it going to look like as far as our finances now? I'm cleaning up my credit. So what's your credit score? And I was often pushed aside, like, almost like, don't worry about it. But this is ours together. So that's why I was wanting the conversation with your son, so he can have his financial freedom in the true sense of not having to depend on somebody when it comes time for you to do what you want to do.
Yeah. Well, which is true, because if he stay on the path that he's on, he should be good by the time he step out. You know what I'm saying? But far as I'm just saying,
I couldn't imagine when I left. It was just like I wouldn't have nothing then. That's why I was thinking, like, man, I don't know how. I told you before, I applaud you, I commend you for that. But financial freedom is kind of important when it comes to, because it's bringing your half to the table also. So, I mean, not to say what y'all doing is not a bad thing, because I was trying to build with my wife, but for you not to have your own account, I'll be nervous, brother. I would be a nervous brother.
I'm not, man, because it's like so suppose things go left, right?
Don't be imposing yo trauma onto the
Hey, scenario man is here.
Realistic.
Here we go.
Reality. Everything.
That is not necessarily a reality.
No. Don't speak it. Don't speak it. Don't speak the negativity. But
they have an understanding. They didn't have
to
have it because they have an understanding.
No, we good. We so good, and it's all. But I'm not gonna act like I said, she's a lot more money savvy than I am. I don't care about it. I don't
keep playing yourself short. You can give yourself a little bit more credit. You older now. It's not the impulsive buying, trying to get the J's and stuff like that.
No, not that's not what I'm saying. It's like me. All right, if you leave it up to me to pay the bills, I'm gonna pay it all. Yeah. Bang, right then and there, and I won't have no money for a week or two.
That's a man.
Right.
That's if I can pay it all.
She got a way that she
80% of this, 80% of that, 80%.
You know what I'm saying? We don't need this. It was an episode of Everybody Hates Chris. Where
I just watched
you remember the episode where Julia started taking the bills and she was just like, why are you doing this? Well, I do this because this don't need to be paid till the end. This check will take, you know what I'm saying? So they juggle.
This allows us to do this at this time.
Exactly.
If you decide to pay, if you got a $900 check and all your bills come up to $900, you like, oh, everything is paid. Now you ain't got nothing to live for the rest of the month.
Yeah.
Some people only get a monthly
squirrel,
check.
I'm eating raccoon. I got possums in the back.
Yeah, and then but when them next checks come, guess what? We ain't gotta pay no bills. We can do whatever we want. We can go on a vacation if we want to. Not really. But what I'm saying is, it's like that's my angle from it. You know what I'm saying? And then our little time where we was apart, and I was just, like I said, just paying all my stuff at once, giving her what she wanted for the little ones. You know what I'm saying? Out of whatever, and that's just how I was doing it because, like I said, I'll go a week and just be like, all right, I ain't got no money. I got gas in my car. I don't need to worry about food because I cook for a living. Everything's cool. So I just got to wait till next paycheck and then I can do whatever I want to do.
Okay.
But
what about you, Chris?
As far as finance, I think
this next, because y'all did pretty good in your marriage, didn't you?
Oh no, I mean,
well, I mean, not good financially. I'm just saying, as far as for handling stuff,
I don't. What I thought we were doing good on, I don't think we were. So,
what was y'all's dynamic? Like, how was y'all?
So we had a joint account, and everything went in the pot. So we did do it like that. But what I found out later is, he would like borrow money, from his mom and stuff, and so I don't really know
to do what he wanted to do.
Yeah, I don't really know what the money was for.
To do what he wanted to do.
I never got to the bottom of that. But here's the thing. We really weren't making anything. So covering our bills, I'm good at necessities. So I'm good at this is how much I need for lights, for gas, for whatever. And then people be talking about me because I turn off lights all the time, but I learned to do those things because it cut down on my bills.
Keep them bills low.
Yeah, I mean, I once had a $20-something light bill when I was living in an apartment because I just turned it off when I wasn't using it, or I was never home.
Man,
anyway, my point.
Imagine.
He was bad. He was bad with money. I was better with money. I'm not amazing, but I am better with it. I'm better with taking care of the things that have to be taken care of.
He was bad with it because he had a concussion. He couldn't see in the dark. He running in the walls and stuff like that.
My man's noodle wasn't right.
I was talking about when I was living by myself. Thank you very much.
Oh,
when
okay.
I was younger.
My bad.
Not during marriage, you jerk face. No, I was that was a long time ago when I moved into my first apartment.
You just said I had, so
yes.
My bad.
Yes.
Say we.
That was when I was living by myself when I was 22 years old and barely home. So, that was a big factor. But yeah, I mean, he was really bad at money. So it only made sense for me to take care of things. So he liked name brand, and I mean he still does. He's always been a name brand kind of guy, and likes a lot of shoes, likes a lot of clothes, all those things. And we couldn't afford that. So I think that was also hard in our marriage too. Because that's what is he doing?
Right ass Karen, you need to wash his shirt. He got a stain on it.
A Tommy shirt.
My logos.
Good for you. Look at you.
I wear logos.
You're fancy.
I wear logos. You won't see no.
I'm pretty sure my
XLVs or nothing like that, but you'll see a Tommy.
What's the XLV?
Louis Vuitton.
Oh, duh. I was like, wait. But no. Yeah, you won't see that in my closet. I got one Louis purse, and I didn't buy it. But yeah, I've never been in a name brand. It also depends, like the unsaid conversations. We should have had more of a money discussion before we got married, because there's a difference between just making it work. I got, and when you don't got, and whatever, it's making it work, and then building something with it. For us, we had to communicate more. We should have communicated more when it came to our finances because we were having a harder time than we admitted.
That's, almost, I wouldn't say the parents to blame, but that's like a parent thing, because when you're 22, you're not truly, they're saying certain things financially, but they're not really teaching us. Because I know when it comes to mine, I really want to have my hands on how you should be navigating out here.
So here's the reason why, because I got a 19-year-old right now. Yeah. The problem is, at that age, they are not listening, and it's not necessarily just teenage on. They're not in a mode to really take it in because they're in a I have to experience it.
Well, that too, and it's the here and now. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We're thinking of the future, just the here and now for them, and I never did get that when my mom, like, you're just in the here and now. You're not really till now. It's like, yeah, you gotta stay. But Mom, don't tell me what you think I should be thinking. Put me on the track and say, no, this is how you should do it. I get it. Let me stumble, bump my head, but still, still hold my hand. Hold my hand.
I will say, most of us, many times, we are not financially literate enough to really give. I can tell, like, my kids understand fully that you take care of the important things.
And that's what I was saying.
And that's what I was able to give them.
We don't really have a true grasp of it, so we can't pass. We can't pass
that
down.
Part I do.
We can't pass down what we don't know.
Yeah, that too. And so as a parent, all I knew how to give them was, you don't want to be in the dark, and you want a roof over your head, and you like the idea of having these luxuries like air conditioning, and because we got central air, so my kids don't even remember life without central air. You know what I'm saying? So it's just certain stuff. They like Wi-Fi, so if you want these things, you have to pay for these things. So my kids fully understand that.
Yeah, can't do nothing without money.
Yeah, so when they have, like, the boys have bills, so the first thing they do when they get paid, they give me the money for their bill. So, and then whatever else, they have to budget. You want to. So when they've wanted something, they save up for the thing that they want, and then they get it. So that's what I could give them.
Yeah.
Because I don't have in-depth education on it. Not to mention there's some flaws within how I spend money. So, but I know within any kind of relationship, you have to have that conversation. Because if you don't have a conversation, I don't even loan money. I don't loan money. I give it.
I'll give it away.
Yeah, if you need something, if I have it, you got it. If I can't give it to you, then I won't even loan it.
Yeah, nope. Because I'm not gonna give you nothing that I'm
that I
worried
can't
about
lose.
You paying me back. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then that's how people fall out.
Yeah, I can't. I am that person.
That's always been my philosophy too. Yeah. You can, I'll pay you back, especially, well, let me borrow like 300. Well, I got like 100. Well, I pay. No, don't even worry about it. You
don't even worry about it.
You get the other two, do what you need to do. And when you get with your money you need, go ahead and move forward. And
when you can give it to me when it don't bother you, then you give it to me. But
I won't even tell them that because I just don't want to be,
now. Don't even worry about it.
I don't want to think. Yeah, I don't want that in my heart. Thinking like, where my money at? Well, what?
Because that's
where my money at. $3.75, and you never give me my $3.75. That's going to piss me off for the rest of my life.
$4
because it was so little. It's either going to be because it's so little or because it's so much. Either way it goes, it's going to be on my mind, and then I'm going to be pissed off.
It was borrowed. It was borrowed, and you said you would return it.
You said
return it with respect. Don't give me that little your little funky $4 conversation.
Ass $20.
Don't do that.
You get mad at me over your funky ass $20.
But listen, that $20 was hurting you when you needed it. Now wasn't it? You know what I'm saying? It was everything when you needed it. Now you got some air. Now you act like you don't need no extra oxygen.
Right. But I don't even do the whole borrowing of materialistic stuff. No, you can't. No, like because people don't. I let somebody borrow me.
Either one of you.
You can't hear either one of us.
That's you.
Yeah, that's you, bro.
I can't hear you.
That's you. We can hear each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can.
Everything's in. What do you mean? I'm not muted.
Yeah. I'm getting that way too. You know, you got people who want to borrow stuff and don't want to return it. You know, I'm the type the people be like, let me borrow, and I'll be like, nah, you really don't need it. Well, yes, I do. Then get your own. If you really needed it, get your own. Well, I just need it. Then you really don't need it. Well, yes, I do. Then get your own. But I only need it for a second. No, you don't. Yes, I do. Then get your own. We're going to keep going back and forth till you realize I'm not going. I have it because I probably didn't need it, but just in case, I can go get it now. No, you can't. Yeah. So I don't even like loaning stuff out like that. Nope. I got my mom always asking me about my cousin. Junebug still got my weed eater? I don't know, Mama. You shouldn't ship and loan it to me. You know, but yeah, I'm the same way. If I can give it, I'm just gonna give it because I don't.
Yeah.
You know,
I know me.
I don't want to be
to your own self. Be true, and I have to know, like in my heart, I don't do well with somebody owing me. It feels like they're stealing. It's JB and JB is here.
I'm back. Can you hear me?
What's wrong with that one?
Can you hear me?
What's wrong with your thing?
What? Oh, I exited out once and I came back in. So that's what that is. So disregard the man behind the curtain.
Okay, as long as he ain't showing, I don't care. Oh, there we go. But yeah. I don't borrow. Don't lend anything, and I don't even borrow. Mm-hmm. If it's something I feel like, well, no. If I do, I don't know. I don't really remember asking nobody to borrow nothing.
Very seldom I'll ask to borrow money.
Borrow some sugar?
That's not a borrow. You ain't gonna give it back.
Very seldom I ask to borrow money. And then when I do ask to borrow money, it's something that I know that I'm gonna pay you back real quick. And it's only because it's something probably stupid and my wife won't let me have the money. So so I'll borrow it from somebody. And even then something will usually happen to where I gotta
get something going. We gotta get something going. My bro, you gotta have your own account, man. We gotta.
No, I don't need it.
Leave his household alone.
I don't need it, man. I don't need it. I mean, you know, as long as I get to do what I need to do.
Worried about you.
No, I understand it. I understand where you're coming from.
You say you didn't get your allowance, bro.
I mean, it's not necessary as an allowance, but it's more of a like if I ask, well, if I ask for money, I need to get it when I need it. When I need it, I expect to get it. If I gotta ask, then I gotta ask. Like I gotta ask for.
So you don't even have access to the account.
And that's what I was saying. Respect.
Okay.
No, I got access to my account, no without a doubt. But I don't want for nothing.
So do y'all say anything over this? We have to talk about it.
No.
So just no talking about it.
Well, true. No, that's not what I said. Is not true. If I want to make a purchase, that's a pretty big purchase. I will have to say, yo, I want to do this because of how she juggles the account. So if I buy something that's a lot, she needs to know because she wants to pay A, B, C, D this week or E, D, F next week. And what I might take out might mess up her juggling.
How she balancing it.
Right. So she definitely does need to know when I take out big amounts. So, but I'm never really taking out big amounts. Like I spend $20 at a time for most things, but other things is usually 50, 60, 70, 80 bucks.
Man, we're going to the strip club this weekend. You need to get some ones, brother.
So my question
20 and ones is way enough.
50.
20.
My question is, what other instances do you think that relationships break up other than finance and romance?
Infidelity.
That's still
you said besides finance, infidelity, and lack of romance.
Is romance is infidelity? You can put that in the same bubble, right?
Well,
yeah.
If you have romance with somebody else. Romance with somebody else.
Well, I'm saying outside of that, what are there any other factors where you think saying like having things that aren't unsaid? So I'm thinking about
child rearing.
That's one.
Child rearing is a big one because me and my wife, we butt heads a lot on how each of us handle the kids.
I think men and women do it, period.
I want 6 more, yeah.
But
you want 6 more.
6 more. I'm saying it's guaranteed at least one of them. One of them gonna take care of me. I got a 50-50. Well, I'm sorry. I got a 33% shot right now. I got
33.3% chance of somebody
taking care. 3 kids. I'm like, what you got left?
Bad math over there. That's why I needed 6 more, so at least I know out of the 9, one of you got you gonna take care of me.
No doubt. But
but that's true.
Child rearing has been a big deal because of how different she was raised compared to how I was raised, and my tactics compared to her tactics. Like she take I'm gonna annoy the hell out of you until you do what I say tactic, and not leave you alone until you do it tactic. Where I'm gonna just say it once, and then just to be annoying as hell until you do it. Annoy the hell out of you until you break down. Be like, all right, goddamn it, I'll do it. But my tactic is like I'll say it, and then I'm only say it once, and then I'll come in, peek in the room. What you doing? Whatever the hell they say they doing. I was like, oh, all right. I could have sworn I told you to do something, but all right, cool. Close the door and walk away. And then if they don't do it on that trip, if I open by my second peeking in the room, they'll be like, all right, man. Don't start tripping.
It's the first peek. All right, now you want to see me really go left to center, huh? Now, all right, then go ahead. I'm being patient. Go ahead, So hold on. What do you mean by you said child
rearing?
Yeah. Okay. So discipline.
No
That's period. How you raise your kids, right?
Yeah. The interaction with your children.
That is, because I don't know. That's tricky. Because I know for me, my son has said, I'm hard on him. Then, my daughter would say that her mom is hard on her.
See, my kids would say the opposite. My daughter would say I was hard on her, and my son would say I'm easier on him. And they both
yours is different though because your daughter is older. Because the older ones seem to think because you're a younger parent, you trying to instill some things, and as the
first kid,
you kind of get more lenient, a little bit more understanding. You're still kind of firm, but not as. So that's
Plus, her being a girl and him being a boy, as much as people won't admit it. You raise your girls different than you raise your sons.
Yes, you do.
I don't get why that's a problem.
Well, it's not a problem for me. It's a problem for other people.
If the family, if the parents know how to balance it, it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. Yeah. But oftentimes we don't.
Because my daughter will bring it up. She'd say it to this day that, Braylon's y'all's favorite. And I always got to bring it up to her. It's like, you got to understand, man, we are a lot older now than we were when you were his age. Financially, we're different. I was about
to say maturity, financially, all those things you grow.
Everything is different now compared to when you were his age. You know what I'm saying? Because when my daughter was 18, I was in her face on a constant basis, and so is my wife. It's just because we want to make sure you're safe, so we always gonna be in your business. Always gonna, make sure that you where you say you are, where you supposed to be, when you're supposed to be there, doing what you're supposed to do. When you say making sure what you're saying is exactly what's going on. Sometimes it didn't match up, so we had to jump in their mix. You know what I'm saying? But with a boy, you're a little bit more lenient. Well, at least I am with my son. My son came home one time, 8 years old, at like 10:30 at night. Him and his boy pulling up on his bike. Me and his friend's dad standing at the end of my driveway. It's like, what is these dudes doing? It's 10:15. It's been dark for 2, almost 3 hours. They both know they were supposed to be home before it got dark. And I'm like, they must be hanging out with some girls or something. That's the only thing that's going to make them okay. No. Well, yeah, but only because I understood why they were breaking the rules at that moment. See, with a boy, you understand why he's doing what he's doing, and a girl, you kind of don't. But I know that's wrong for me to be that way. But
JB,
he still got in trouble. He was grounded.
JB.
Yeah.
I think you're a bit of a chauvinist.
No, I just believe in gender roles.
Yeah, that's what. But
that's no, that is not chauvinistic. Just because I believe in gender roles doesn't make me a chauvinist.
That's not just gender roles.
That's gender roles all day. That's
not just gender roles.
It's understanding. I'm a man. My boy's a little boy.
Gender roles is I got to take the trash out because I'm a man. That's gender role. No, ain't no gender role. She gonna get in there and take that trash out too.
No. What I'm saying is I understood it. It was wrong. He still got in trouble, but I understood why he was coming in late. Obviously, you hanging out with girls because you blatantly breaking curfew. You knew you were supposed to be home before it got dark. Not when it got dark. Not when it's on its way to get dark. If you look out your window,
what punishment did he get versus what your daughter got?
Well, my son was grounded for a week. He couldn't play no video games. He couldn't go outside, and he couldn't ride his bike. He couldn't, and I took he kept his phone. But yeah, I took the game, and I took the bicycle, and he couldn't go outside. And my daughter would have got the same treatment. My daughter would have got the same punishment, or I probably would have took her phone because her phone is so much to her. Like,
supposed to take your son.
Yeah, her phone is her world. So either I take her phone or I take her door off her room, or both.
See, I didn't have to get to that. Ain't no slam. You
would have took her door off.
Oh yeah, I took her door.
You slam your door. You slam your door while I'm disciplining you, trying to act mad. You pay for no doors.
Door off.
Yes, I would say.
No, I'm not mad at you taking the door off. I'm asking why didn't your son get his door?
He needs his privacy
because he needs his
privacy.
See, he bugging. My son wasn't a door slammer.
Listen, you should have rolled with that because anything you're gonna say don't even matter, man.
Look, I'm just being honest. My son is not a door slammer. My son is like, well, both of my kids is like me. But my son, he ain't gonna slam no doors. He's gonna be like, all right, whatever. Just close his door and just put his headphones on and tune you out. Ignore you for the rest of the day. But my daughter will slam the hell out of her door constantly, over and over again, repeatedly, on purpose. You know, one time my daughter and my wife was arguing, and my daughter was like, boo, 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 3 times in a row, slammed her door. So that's why I took her door off.
I understand. She'd have got it.
Yeah, my daughter's different.
Honestly, that's why I be like, because it is really sad that women are harder on their daughters than they are on their boys, and then the opposite for men too.
Yeah, and so their boys to be their boyfriends and stuff. Nah, raise to be a little man.
Yeah, so I don't know about that.
They try to train him in the dudes they want to date.
Here's my thing. When my girl got pregnant, she was 14, I was 15. And so she had such a hard time grasping the fact that she had a girl because she wanted a boy so bad. And I did not understand why she wanted a boy so bad. She like, it's just too much to do. But now I do understand. It is easier to raise a boy in a lot of instances. And it's not because you're favoring the boy. It's because boys don't have the same
mouth.
Yeah.
Mouth. Yeah. Say it. Yeah. It's that mouth.
It's the mouth. It's the mouth. It's the rolling of the eyes.
You can talk logically to a boy, even though when he's out of control, you start speaking logically. He'll
get it. He'll get it. You're a man. You're a little young man.
Maybe.
And a girl is a little young little woman.
A little young little what?
Woman. A little young little woman. That's why they act.
The views expressed by JB is not
No. We all know how women are. Y'all mouthy. Y'all talk. Intellectual. Spit. Talk. Mind. Y'all don't box. We box. We fight.
4 minutes is a long time, bro.
Few words, Girls, that's their thing. They'll and that was my wife's and my daughter's thing. She's like, I can't stand your daughter. She's just so mouthy. Well, where do you think she get it from? She just sounds just like you. It's the same shit that you do to me, she do to you. Why you don't think I'd say something to her? Because she do what she do to you what you do to me. So take it. Shut up.
So if that's the case, why can men talk to young ladies then?
Because of our temperament and our tone and our patience. That's why we can. You said can, didn't you? Or you said can't? Okay. Yeah, that's why we can talk to women, because we're patient. Is that
what we really want to say?
It's the truth.
I don't know.
That's me, at least for me. At least for me. I can only talk for myself. I don't know what other dudes' things is, but my thing is that I'm patient. I'm logical. What you want to say is probably something that you're working out in your dome, and a simple conversation with a person that's not judging you should probably ease that thing that you got going on with them 17 people in your head.
We got a lot out there. We got 2 minutes. So in reflection, this is Kevin talking, by the way. The person who was last talking the last few minutes was not Kevin. I just started talking the past 2 seconds. So y'all don't get these voices mixed up.
Did I say something wrong?
No.
It's all true. It's all true.
Stop talking about the 17 personalities.
Spoke your truth. Yeah.
I definitely know men.
I ain't say we didn't. I didn't say
y'all are just moody in a different way.
Hey, I didn't say we wasn't.
And I know plenty of talkative men that I want to shut up. Y'all didn't talk for a majority of this show today.
We're only moody if we're pushed there. For the most part, we just wanted to sit us in the corner of a couch, put on ESPN, and feed us a sandwich.
And we good.
I think that was the man of yesteryear, but it is not the current male climate.
Well, then you got to blame the women who's raising these men in these single parent homes and giving these men too many emotions.
So y'all got too many emotions.
I'm emotional.
That's that shit. That Carl Thomas, boy.
He'll be here next week too.
Yeah, I heard. That's worth checking out.
But honestly, because this younger generation, they're quick to react and not think and not try and talk and not try. So that's why I say emotion. Not to say it's women, but it's this younger generation of male in general. They're so emotional, so high strung, so. You can't reason with them. You can't really talk to them.
Yeah.
So I won't blame that on the women. Just younger generation, period. And it goes to us as parents in the discipline.
So to a certain extent, I agree. I have. Shut up, JB. I'll say this. So, I have had the opportunity to partially raise, lots of children at this point, and to be in ministry with children and work with children because I worked at a daycare. And so the thing that I have noticed with all the generations is that when older people try and talk to younger people, the tone changes and the way that they deliver things change with them. And so it causes them to lash out in ways. It causes them to be offended in ways. Perfect example, church. The lady was teaching a lesson, but the way that she teaches lessons, she's talking to the teenagers. So the way that she kind of teaches lessons it becomes so elementary that they feel like their intelligence is insulted. And then adults have a tendency to think that all kids think about is sex. So when you think that all teenagers think about is sex in the climate where these teenagers are dealing with so much more than we had to deal with, we was thinking about sex. I can't lie. But also we were thinking about other things too. So if adults would have tapped into the other things that were important to us, then maybe sex wouldn't have been such a thing. But when you keep talking about, now I want to know what it is. It's like talking about sex all the time is like a commercial. You're not making me not want to do it. You're making me want to do it.
You sparking an interest.
Yeah, because it's like something that they don't talk about. It doesn't stay in your mind, but something that's constant. Every time I look around, you're talking about sex. You're talking about sex. You're talking about sex. Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna stay in my mind. I don't understand why people don't get that, but that's another conversation for another time. Yeah. So JB, your thoughts, your last thoughts.
Oh damn! It is 9 o'clock now. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. My last thoughts is, when you're trying to get something off your chest, let's go back to the BS thing that we was talking about earlier. To piggyback off what you was just talking about, a teacher trying to relate to her teenage students or crowd or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
You got to throw a little BS in there because you got to try to do what you need to do to reach your audience. Not saying necessarily all BS is bad, but accommodate the people that you're trying to talk to. Soften your tone to get your point across. Everybody don't.
No, that's the problem. That's what I was just saying. That's the problem. Everybody tries to do that. If you talk to them and straight shoot it, I've had more teens more young adults who want to be around me more so because I am a straight shooter than the people who are doing all that small talk and beating around the bush with the BS.
That's what I was going to say. You small talk the ones that you can take that takes that approach. Other ones you can come from, shoot from the hip and tell them, hey, you suck as a human being, so get your life together. But other people, you got to sugarcoat it, you got to tap dance, you got to be like, play the role to get with your point across. As long as your point, whatever you got to do to get your point across, and you're not disrespected and you're not getting disrespected, and everybody can still walk around with a smile on their face, do it. If you're not coming off dishonest, if you're not coming off ungenuine, if it's still to the point, still hitting on your message that you're trying to get to, whoever you're trying to get it to, adjust your tone to the person that you're talking to. That's it for me.
One thing I say, do what you got to do to have these conversations. Don't leave no conversation unsaid, whether it be disciplining your child, finances, or even your family history and trauma. Do what you can to have these conversations so you're not going into these relationships blindsided about certain things. I mean, it's hard to have the conversation because sometimes you might not have the thought on your mind, but as situations arise that needs to have or addressed or be conversated upon, do that.
Or you can't find the words to word it out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you guys take a step back, think about how you want to map it out. You know what I'm saying? Or even bring across another person. Like, yo, I got to talk to my son about this. How would you feel if I approached him on this level? You know what I'm saying? It's ways that you can go about it, man.
Just don't run from it. However you got to have it, just don't run from it.
Just address it.
Yeah. As for you, sir, yeah. I didn't get a chance to look up a saying of the week or pimping ain't easy. Hoes, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, go ahead.
Pimping ain't dead. These hoes are scared.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you said something. You said something. Don't run from it. Whatever you do, still address it.
Basically.
So, basically the same. What you don't address, you can't heal, and you can't fix.
Facts.
The things that you don't say are reasons why you stay in the same place or why things get worse.
One quick, sis. If you don't address it, it's going to undress you later.
Leave you butt ass naked.
It's going.
I like it. That's a bar, boy.
Go ahead. I like that. Like that. Go ahead.
And I don't help it at all. I don't help at all.
You know what? Thank you for joining us on O Comes to Dine with DC Kevin JB, the show that talks about life's lessons, whether good, bad, or ugly. Each week, we talk about ourselves, each other, and you, if you let us. Why? Because nothing is off limits, apparently, when we use life lessons to help each other. So tune in each and every week on Tuesdays from 7 to 9 p.m. as we talk about what dawned on us today. It may save you some time or save your life in some cases. So enjoy your evening. Thank you for joining us. Bye.